Everyone's an expert now. Parenting, politics, medicine, YouTube creators. There's a guru for everything.
5 minutes online and suddenly the comment sections are filled with experts.
Despite its potential, the internet hasn't made people smarter. It's just made them louder.
And way more confident about things they barely understand.
There's a reason nobody's listening anymore, and it's not what most people think.
Welcome back to Half Right. We live in a world where we have more information than any generation before us.
But somehow, we still have less patience for thinking out loud or for listening to anything that doesn't match what we already believe.
People are more certain of themselves than they've ever been.
Even when that certainty is built on nothing.
You don't need credentials anymore. You just need an opinion and the ability to hit publish.
Which means we now get instant specialists on everything from colon cleanses to constitutional law.
A headline, a clip, and maybe a quick Google search, and suddenly it's certainty.
No curiosity, no questions, just loud confidence.
And confidence masquerades as competence, especially online.
That's how "I'm not sure" disappeared from conversations.
And why everyone sounds like an expert, even when they're not.
Once everyone's an expert, conversations stop being conversations.
They turn into performances.
Nobody's listening to understand, they're just waiting for an opening.
To say the thing they already decided was true.
And that's why it feels like talking past each other instead of with each other.
Because certainty doesn't leave room for curiosity.
Or for changing your mind without feeling like you lost.
So people double down instead of being open to something they hadn't considered.
And the conversation dies right there, even though the words continue.
Real intelligence in conversation isn't about sounding certain.
It's about staying curious.
It knows the difference between having a thought and needing to say it.
And it can say, "I might be wrong," with confidence.
Smart people ask better questions instead of delivering louder speeches.
They listen for what they're missing, not for what they can counter.
They don't wait for the gotcha moment.
They're more interested in understanding.
Watch for this the next time someone sounds like an expert. No qualifiers and no uncertainty.
If those are missing, they might, see, I used a qualifier there, they might be performing rather than sharing actual expertise.
The smartest people in the room usually aren't the loudest.
Somebody thinks they're the smartest person in the room, apparently. Anyway, the smartest people in the room are the most curious.
And confident enough to admit when they're wrong.
Because certainty ends conversations, curiosity keeps them alive.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Because apparently, that's how the internet decides whether we're worth keeping around. Well, that felt productive.
Productive-ish.
It doesn't matter. Somebody's probably already telling us why we're idiots.
Yeah, but they're doing it with confidence.